We'll have all the sport with Mike a little later on and the weather as well. So let's go back to one of our main stories this morning. A multi-billion-pound cash injection is desperately needed to help struggling schools in England. That is according to a group of MPs. Despite the government saying funding is at its highest level, the report by the Education Select Committee says more is needed. It's worried about the impact on pupils with special needs and disabilities. Joined now from our London newsroom by head teacher Jules White, who formed a protest group called Worth Less. Very good morning to you. Thank you for your time this morning. What do you make of what the Select Committee is saying?
Well, we really welcome the report. It vindicates everything that head teachers have been saying for some time now. Schools and colleges have been chronically underfunded. It's had a really detrimental impact upon the life chances and opportunities of hundreds of thousands of young people up and down the country. And the fact that this is a cross-party report makes it even more powerful. We hope it prompts real investment.
Can you give us a sense, Mr. White, of, in practical terms, what the budget crisis as described is like? I mean, in your school, for example?
Yeah, it's been just very, very challenging. I think my school mirrors thousands of schools up and down the country. Class sizes have been rising. We're struggling to make the type of curricular offer that we want in areas such as computer science and IT. Those things have been very difficult. Also, as you'll be well aware, there's a rising tide of pupil need around social care, emotional health, those type of things. And at every stage, our resources have been stretched to breaking point, and we can't go on like this.
The fallback for the position for the government in terms of official policy and the statement they've given us, Department of Education saying, while it's accurate to say school funding is at its highest level, we recognise there are budgeting challenges. It's kind of fallback answer, isn't it, that they're putting more money into schools than ever before, but that's not the real picture.
No, I think it's been a very unhelpful mantra, and the cross-party group of MPs have pointed to this. Yes, there is more money, but of course the DfE and government forgets to say that there's nearly 750,000 more children in our schools since 2010. Schools have got to provide all sorts of complex services. We want to deliver on those, but we need to be funded properly. And what we actually want from the department and from the government is we want a real sense of support. This shouldn't be a battle. This shouldn't be a campaign. We actually want their support to invest in schools, to invest in children properly so that we can have the type of social and economic well-being that will really benefit everyone in the country.
Now, one of the things, and we spoke to Robert Halfon, the MP, a little earlier on, the Commons Education Committee is saying this now, as you said, it's a cross-party report, and it's pretty clear about what's required. But you and many other of your colleagues have been saying this for a very long time. How much damage has been done, do you think, in this period of time, even if the money emerges, which is quite a big if?
Well, I think we've got to get some immediate investment, and I think that we all recognise that that needs to happen now, and then we need a 10-year funding plan. I think there has been some damage done, but what it has done is actually brought our profession closer together. We've also had a whole host of supportive MPs, local politicians. Parents have been absolutely supportive. They recognise the work that we do, and what we've actually got to start doing is really value education. I think recently Justine Greening has said that schools shouldn't be seen as a cost. We should be actually seen as a place to invest in. It's been absolutely awful that parents who have children with special educational needs have had to fight so hard just to get something that their child deserves. We see the same with youngsters from disadvantaged backgrounds. Their educational outcomes lack others who perhaps have more opportunity, and we want everyone to row in behind schools and actually see us as a place where we work within our communities. Teachers, support staff, TAs, they work incredibly hard, and we want that support, and we want to work alongside government. We all know that there's going to be a new government, and there's a real opportunity now to show this type of investment and really be ambitious for the future.
Thank you very much, Jules White, as head teacher, founder of Worth Less campaign. Thank you. 12 minutes past 8 is the time now. The lights